Hey, what's up? It's Whistle, and welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode of Timberborn, we finished our Mega Dam project. Wow, they're all right next to each other. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Just picking the same carrots. So we finished our Mega Dam project right here, which is going to allow us to fill in this reservoir finally. We did run into a couple small problems, one of which being this little section here is going to overflow, which you will be able to see. We have a levee built here, so that will protect that. And then we do also have a levee going over here, which is going to be able to get all of this stuff, and hopefully we'll finally be able to get this filled up and up to its full potential. So I currently have 4 beavers in District 3, which I did ask you guys for a name of in my last video. So I did get a comment from a viewer, and it was a wonderful comment. So it's going to be called the Drought Defender District, because they are defending from the droughts by helping us keep this reservoir nice and full. So I'll put that comment on screen. And I think I'm also going to, now that I have some pathways built, I'm going to go ahead and just quickly just move the district center. Let's see, maybe back here is probably not a bad spot. So we're going to do that. We are going to pause the game as we already did, just to avoid any confusion. And let me just connect. Oops. Come on. So I'm going to just move the district center, because right now the district is built basically at the edge of where it's able to go over here. And I can't really reach this stuff. But if I just move it even just over these a little bit, I'll still be able to reach all of this stuff as well as over here. And I'll be able to get some farms and stuff going once we get water filled up. And when I unlock dynamite, I might make a little river out of this so I can get some nice irritable farmland. And then this could be some industries and stuff. So I think this might wind up being a permanent civilization once I get enough resources for it. So let's get this path down. Stop one short. We are going to migrate population from here to District 4. We're going to do all 6 of them. We're going to hit that migrate button, play the game real quick, just to move everything. There we go. And there should be, yes, so you can see up here there is 0 population in what was our District 3. So we're going to go ahead and delete this building. And now that that's deleted, I should be able to just go ahead and connect that up. And look, so I still have the range over here, but I also will now be able to start building these. There's no error message saying that the builders can't reach. I might wind up just putting some more pathways in, just for ease of use and speed and all that fun stuffs. But yeah, so this is all going to be built. And I also have another warehouse being built over in this area as well, just so I can get some goods stored over here. And I think I might also just move the drop-off point of the district. If I can, let's see. So go to labor and drop-off point. So I'll just have that set back over in this area as well, because I don't... Actually, you know what? We'll keep it where it is. Because this is a shorter walk for this distribution post, meaning that supplies will get here sooner. So I think that should be fine. Okay, yeah, we should be good with that. And right now, all 6 of our beavers in... Let me change the name of this real quick. Drought Defenders. Oh no, I can't fit it all. Okay, so I guess you will just be the Drought Defenders. That's unfortunate, but the name still gets through, so it's fine. So anyway, well, what I was saying is I have a total of 6 builders in here, so I could feasibly probably get away with another at least 2 beavers, but the only issue with that is our food. So our food is steadily heading downwards, which is not where I want it. We only have about 800 food at the moment, which is not going to last us too long. So luckily we did build up this other farm and this farm in the last episode. And something else I did in between episodes is I just got started on just putting dams across this and this. So I can just use all of this for farmland as well, even through droughts. Just to, again, kind of help ensure we have enough food. Because I'll probably put, one farm building maybe in this corner right here. And then I could put another one over here, even. If I just put some platforms right across like that. Oh, you can't reach that. That's not going to work, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So we'll delete that, and we'll just build a little bridge across. No big deal. Okay, yeah, so things are going well. I do already have some ideas for what I'm going to focus on building next once I get the food situation taken care of. So that is super, super exciting. There's the stairs. Come on. Okay. Just put a little path right here. And I guess set down a farmhouse right there. Cool. So yeah, this farmhouse will be able to get realistically all of this area at least, and then I can get another one over here, one or two, to farm all of this area. So food-wise, we should be good for a little bit. And then I can get our Drought Defenders District just kind of set up on farming as well once the levees are in place. So I think that's good. I'll just put some paths here, just like that. I'll get rid of this one underneath. Cool. So they're going to be building away on all this stuff as they can, which is good. Okay, and it looks like food is actually starting to tick up for the first time in a while, which I am happy about. The other thing I wound up putting in was a temple. So that'll be getting built over time. You can see it takes 120 logs as well as 40 planks. And what a temple will do, if I scroll all the way down to here in spirituality, it's going to give everybody that goes there a 30% working speed increase. So definitely worth it. It will help us out immensely as we grow, because if I have this here, chances are they're going to just pop in for a little bit, worship their beaver deities, go about their day, and work faster because of it. Okay, so I'm waiting on... This is going kind of slowly, but that's fine. It's to be expected. I don't have a lot of beavers working on that. And I think, yeah, they're going to work on all of this stuff first, and then start building this. So it will take a little bit. As I get more comfortable with my food situation, I can migrate some beavers over this way. And actually looking at it, is that all going to be... How high is this going? I could put farmland here, so I'm going to do that actually, because I want as much food as I can get. And I'm going to get these lined up as well, just for future-proofing my city. So we'll get a nice pathway going down to there. And I'll probably just make the entirety of this carrots, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm taking up one space, but that's not terrible. And then I will just mark all of this to be deleted. Sure, they're not going to be able to reach all of that for right now, but I'll get it going. And as this water level increases, all of this land in here should turn green as well. So all this brown stuff, you know, up to maybe here-ish or so, will start turning green. So I will need a second farmhouse to keep all of this, but this could wind up, you know, potentially being like a little, I don't want to say bread basket, but, you know, a carrot basket, if you will, for us, and just making a bunch of food. Whereas this can be like our industrial city where it makes, you know, supplies and goods and gets the food brought in from the rural parts of the society. And that's what I love so much about this game. You can kind of set up different things. So you can set up one where all of the food and water comes in and it just worries about making, you know, planks and gears and stuff like that. And then another district that just has food and no industry. So a lot of options. Okay, and I think for our explosives that we are looking at, I need 30 metal. And currently, up here where my mouse is, I have 21. So I'm going to I'm going to wait on that because that's why I did that right. So I guess we'll wait until we get the 30 before we connect things up because I don't want to lose power. I forgot about that. That's not a big deal. We're sitting at 1,000 water, so that's kind of maintaining pretty steady at the moment. And obviously, again, once our water level increases with the dam, then it will we'll be able to start using these. So I think I might even prioritize. We're gonna do. Is there a way to just prioritize the bottom? That doesn't look like it. Oh well, I was thinking about just doing the bottom layer and then doing this one over here. So it raised up just one level and I'll get more water, but not the end of the world. Water is a pretty stable resource for us at the moment. And I don't need a builder's hut over here anymore, I don't think. So I might just wind up pausing that. I don't want to delete it, just in case I need it. I don't want to waste resources on rebuilding it. But it will be paused, and I'll just get more beavers available in the in the workplace. So hopefully, let's see. This one, oh, I could use 2 more builders here. And then I thought I had a builder's hut out this way, but I guess not. So we should go ahead and build one. Build a little builder's hut. Can I fit it in? Ooh, that's probably a good spot for it. Because I'm not going to use this up here for much else anyway. And it will be able to reach all of this stuff. So let's go ahead and just give that a high priority. And I do really want to keep working on building our houses, but I am afraid of overpopulating and just depleting all of our food ridiculously quick. Okay, and now that these stairs are done down here, I did increase this to a high priority so I can get all of this planted as well. Let's see. Maybe let's do carrots. Or, I'm sorry, potatoes here. Potatoes sound fun. Yeah, so we'll get that there. And 1 farmhouse should be more than enough to take care of all of this. I do just have to be careful because this part of the river here is going to dry up in the dry season. So I'm going to hope that we can get to this dam first. So that we can get this filled up, so that way we don't wind up losing all of these. We do have this river down here, so at least probably half of this field should stay green, I hope. And then it might even stay green because of this river up here, but I don't really want to take my chances with that if I can avoid it. Okay, and we are approaching 1,000 science points. So I think it's about time for us to get the labor monument. So the labor monument. Oh no, that one's only 2 by 2. I was gonna put that here. That's not a problem. I can. Yeah, we can put it right here. At least for right now, maybe, and then we can reorganize things. Yeah, that should be fine because that'll get all of the beavers as they're coming home or going into work. So that's fine, and it is something that we can build. So that takes 200 logs, which is quite a lot, but that will just be built up over time. And what the labor monument will do, it is going to, where is it? This one right here. So it's going to increase working speed by 25%. I don't know if the buffs are, if they multiply or if they're cumulative. So I don't know if, like for example, this temple does, I believe, 30% off the top of my head, and this does 25. So I don't know if that makes it 55% faster, or if it will multiply, 30%, 25%, which is still going to be good. It will be a nice big buff for us, get everything moving a bit quicker. And it looks like our food is stabilizing. We're not reaching this still, unfortunately. What can I do about that? What if I probably a waste of resources, but if I do something like this, and then let's see, we'll get a farmhouse right here, and then I just have to path it up so it's connected to the district center. That should work, and then that should help us get all of this done, because we never really get the stuff closest to the river. And even this one here, they're not getting all this stuff out here, so hopefully this might be able to at least reach the edge. Because I think that'll help us a lot, because this is just in a constant state of not being picked, which means we're not getting the most efficient food output that we can be getting. Okay, and all of this is going swimmingly. Should be almost done with this, yes. Cool. So yeah, things are moving along. I'm just going to check on this. We have 76 carrots, which is fantastic, because that's going to help us keep beaver population up. The only real issue is we don't have wood. So what if I go ahead and increase the priority on that? And then what can I do? I guess I could put... No, that'd be too much. I was thinking I could put some tree growing up here. But I don't think that that would be super practical, unfortunately. Just because we don't have that many beavers. I also put a path over here, as you guys just saw, just because I want these to get taken down, because these are all 2 logs apiece. So that'll help us get done just that much quicker. And it looks like you need a temporary path as well, just to reach those. And then we're just going to path all the way out to there, just to kind of extend this as much as we can. And yeah, unfortunately with larger construction projects like this, which this is by no means a gigantic construction project, our wood output is relatively stagnant. We're not really getting a whole bunch of wood out of it, but I can also do some stuff, like just chop down all of these trees that I don't need here. And as builders become available, I'll cross this as well, but as builders become available, they're just going to start chopping these down, and we'll just get some extra logs out of it for free, because they were in my way anyway, and I was going to have to get rid of them. And I might wind up doing the same thing over here. It's not a whole lot of logs, because these can only cut down, or these only produce 1 log, because they're the birch tree, so they're the lowest tier tree. But still, with all that trees, that will be a decent amount of logs that we get out of it. Okay, and just to make sure food, we have about 600 food. That's kind of scary. But I guess we should be able to make it through, because we got some potatoes going. Okay. I'm hoping we can fix the food thing pretty soon, because it's starting to get a little scary. Then I think let's get another farmhouse over here. We'll just get one just like that, connect it up. I know I'm focusing mostly on just putting down farms, but that is the most important issue I'm dealing with at the moment. So if I... Ooh, I didn't check your range. Let me do that real quick. Let's see. Ooh, all of the green space. Great. So let's get probably some more potatoes down. Yeah, we'll just go out to something like that. And this can reach a little bit, so we'll at least get started on potato growth while we're waiting on this to be built. And then again, hopefully this dam can get finished before the dry season. Oh man, I'm bad at counting again. So let me fix that. Let me get some stairs in. Elevation changes are apparently difficult for me to see, because that's like the 5th time I've missed something in this area. I think this specific dam. So yeah, these guys, anyway, like I was saying, will be able to plant about half of this field with potatoes. And because I have a lot more potatoes coming in, I will need to expand the grills. So I would love to put one right here, but because of where the door to this is, that's just not going to work. So let's see. I suppose I could put another one back here. Yeah, we'll just do the one there for right now and just connect this up just like that. Yep, cool. It's connected to the door. So that will get just an extra grill to get the potatoes going. And hopefully this farmhouse will be done shortly so we can start collecting all this. And it looks like we're finally starting to turn the food thing around. And certainly by the time these two fields are done, we'll be getting a lot of food out of the way, which is good. And we're almost about halfway done with the bottom layer of this. So that's coming along lovely. How is my food? I have 100 carrots here, so I am going to... I only have 2 unemployed, so we're going to just migrate 2 adults just to get a couple more builders. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And thinking about it, it might be worthwhile for me to just get some trees planted, but I also don't know, because I feel like by the time I get the trees planted and they grow, I'm not going to have a need for them anymore. So the easiest thing for me to do, I go ahead and just set all of these to be demolished, and then we'll set that to a higher priority because these are all birches, so only 1 log apiece, but hey, that's still better than what we had going. And then these are probably birches as well. Yeah, okay. Where are we at with this? Oop, I didn't set the demolish. That's my bad. I did the wrong one. I get these two confused occasionally, the tree cutting area and the demolish resource. The difference between them is the tree cutting area will mark, so like if you have this going, right, and you just want continually to cut the trees as they grow back, you want to do that. If you want to demolish the resources, I missed a few trees here, so let me just take care of those. But demolishing the resources will ensure that they do not grow back, at least not those specific trees. Oh, I'm missing a lot. Okay, there we go. So like these, by demolishing it, they're going to just cut all this stuff, and they're not going to worry about coming back until I tell them to. Whereas something like this, they're going to just continually come in and chop down the trees whenever they can. Are you not connected? Okay. So I need to redesign this just a smidge to make this work. So let's see what I can do. If I go ahead and... let's see. So if I demolish these resources here, just click on this so I can see. Okay, so if I put my farmhouse there instead, we will be good. And that will also give us a few more farming tiles as well, because I won't need this pathway here. So that's fine by me. And then again, hopefully it will be able to reach the same relative distance, which I think it should. So let me just set this to the highest priority real quick. I want that to get done so I can continue my building. Delete these roads because I don't need them. Cool, everything is coming along great. There's obviously a lot of trees inside of this as well. So I'm wondering if it might be worth it to make some stairs. Yeah, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. So we're gonna make some stairs going down to here. And all of these are pine, so all of these trees here are 2 logs apiece. And they're underwater, so they're not going to grow back, obviously. But that's just going to help get us a lot of wood a lot quicker than what we would have. So if I connect that path up, and I'm just going to reopen this builder's hut. It says there's no unemployed beavers in the district, but that's fine, because I am opening up a lot of farmhouses as well. So, it's, again, not a big deal. So we'll get that there, and let me just make sure that it will connect. Yes, so it is connected. What is your problem? Can you just not... Can I cheese it and just put a path down? I don't think they can reach that. Well, let me give it a day, see if they can get that last one. If not, I can just build a little structure to get across. Things are just not going my way today, apparently, with counting. Need to watch more Sesame Street or something in my free time to learn how to count. But we are over our 30 metal blocks. So let's go ahead and get some progress finally going this episode. We're going to delete the power for a moment. And I don't remember how I had this laid out before, but I think it was something like this. I don't need a shredder. I am looking for explosives factory. Yes, I think that is exactly what I had. Because everything lines up, and I just need to get power down just like that. And then once this gets built, it's going to be able to connect with this corner here into our shredder, and we'll get some metal out of it. So I have, let's see, I have 200 planks. I have 21 gears, so that's a bit on the low side, but I'll get most of them pretty quickly, and I do have the metal. So this should be built relatively quickly, and then we will have explosives. And we have a little over 400 paper at the moment, and the paper is the main resource that's going to get used in explosives. Also, I just had a thought. There is... I don't think I have enough resources at the moment, especially with me building the dam, but soon, hopefully, I will get beehives going. And beehives, they will increase the growth of crops. So I think that makes them get grown faster. Let's set this to planting. Wow, that's a huge range. Fantastic. So that will make them grow faster, which will mean more crops per dry season or per wet season or whatever we want to measure it by. I'm not sure how beavers measure time units. Ooh, that got built. Cool. So all of this is built. And we'll set that to planting, I guess. Okay. So all this is built. So we're going to have farms here for the foreseeable future. And hopefully doesn't look like much has changed there. Okay, what if I just put another path out here? I think, assuming they build the bottom layer first, which I'm not terribly sure that they will, but if they do, I'm going to set this over here to a higher priority, so that way we can start getting our water level up just a little bit. And we are good. So we have 100 planks. I don't have anything to use them on over here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. But yeah, I'm starting to think that planting those trees probably was not a bad idea. But we should... Ooh, these stairs are done. Cool. So let's go ahead and just mark all of that for destruction. I don't need those trees there. I can't reach these, unfortunately, which is a lot of wood, but we'll at least get going on this. And I don't think I really have much else. So something else I could probably actually do to help keep the wood consumption down if I just shut down all of my lumber mills. Because then that's the only thing that's going to actively be using planks. And I think if I just shut down to... let's see. How many more gears do I need? 3. So I'll just keep the 1 gear workshop running. I have enough planks, and the metal blocks will just continue to get delivered. So that should be fine. And I do want to keep the paper going. Paper does require logs, but if I get a nice stockpile of paper, once this explosives factory, is done, I will be able to just be pumping out dynamite. And once I do that, I will be able to increase the depth of all of this here by 1, as well as do some super fun and interesting things with water flow, which hopefully I can get into. Because I have a couple ideas. There's ways to make like artificial rivers in this game. So I have some ideas on that, because the water wheel is a good source of power. So if I can figure out a good way to make that work, I am definitely going to do that. But that's going to take a little bit of experimenting, probably some stuff off camera in between episodes once I get to that point. Because it's going to be, again, a lot of trial and error. Ooh, those are maples. Yeah, let's build some stairs up to there. Because that's going to be worth the resources we put into it to get those. Maybe we'll delete that. Cool. So this is coming along rather nicely. It's about halfway done on the bottom layer, which is the important one for the time being, because once I get this water line up 1, this whole line of water pumps is going to be able to go. And these ones over here are going to be 1 block deeper, so I'll be able to get water more sustainably through the dry season. And I'm very happy that our food situation is finally sorted out, because it was getting pretty scary. But we're back up to about 1,000 food in District 1, which I do need a name for as well. So if anybody has any ideas and wants to put them down below, please feel free. I also forgot that I built the temple and the labor monument, which is where all of our wood went. So probably not the smartest while I was trying to build a rather large dam, but I am apparently not the smartest or the best at this game. So not much I can do about it at this point, except for wait. And speaking of wait, I think we're gonna have to wait for the next episode until we finish up this dam, because it is getting a bit late into the episode, and I don't want to keep you guys watching me droning on and on about all the little progresses that we've made in this video. So we'll break it off for another video. So thank you all so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you like the video, please drop a like. If you like what I'm doing here at the channel, think about subscribing. It really does help the channel out. It makes me makes me know that you guys like what I'm doing. If you want to leave a comment, good, bad, or other, down below, I will respond to it. I will see it, and I will take it under consideration. But anyway, have a good day or night wherever you are at, and always remember to do something kind.